So Shakur Stevenson is still agitated and aggravated by the fact that Pitbull didn't take the mandatory fight that they had set up already. Said he was ducked, which I reported on eventually, but at the same time, Pitbull, he was in the same situation as a Frank Martin. If he thought a Tank fight was coming up, hey, I'm finna jump in, fight Tank again. Why would I turn that down? And the Tank fight is what made my name. And that was a very close fight for me. And I can get paid again, and I can basically become a household name forever if I go in there and beat Tank a second time. So why would I not take that chance instead of going in there trying to fight Shakur Stevenson right now? And that fight was on the table. So yeah, that was the thing I looked at overall after a while. But technically, by the rules, it's still a duck. It's still a move that was not really held on and used as a mechanism that really helped Pitbull because it moved him further away from a belt. But he has a belt now, though. So it didn't hurt anything, but it didn't help. Because he still wanted a chance at Shakur Stevenson after the Edwin De Los Santos fight, which I understood that. And he was one of the only guys. He was the only guy that called Shakur Stevenson out after the De Los Santos fight. And that's a fact. Him and Devin Haney. Well, Devin Haney had already called Shakur Stevenson out a couple of weeks before that, a couple of months. But Pitbull was the only one. These guys wasn't trying to fight Shakur Stevenson. They ain't trying to do it now. So, yeah, I got to give Pitbull credit on that. Pitbull definitely wants to smoke. But I just don't know overall if people understand that Shakur Stevenson is avoided. I think that Pitbull understands that Shakur Stevenson is avoided. But he was trying to let it be known that if I was scared of guys like Shakur, I would have been left at 135. He was like, I'm not scared of 135 at all. I left 135 because I lost my chance at a belt. They let the belt opportunity go to Navarrete instead of me. So why would I stay at 135 and they got a chance for me to fight the belt at 140? So he ended up leaving. But Shakur Stevenson knows, though, it's a lot of people running. It's a lot of guys. Let me tell you something. If a guy got a belt in boxing and you got a chance to fight him and he gonna say, yes, give me that fight, and it's bigger names than that Artem that Shakur could have fought, that was just way bigger names on Top Rank alone. Top Rank has most of the 135s. So it's a lot of guys he could have fought. But for him not to fight anybody with a big name, nah, that's not good. I would have thought they would have tried to unify immediately. But Lomachenko did just fight, so it's not like that could have happened. And then the Navarrete situation was a fight that was ordered by I forgot who it was ordered by. Let me not say the wrong sanctioning body. But because with Navarrete and Baranchik, that was something that came in late after Cruz was supposed to be the mandatory for it. And he just didn't get it, man, waiting on the Tank Davis fight. So, yeah, I feel like Cruz is definitely going to be an option for Tank, either the next fight or the fight after that. But he has to win, though. He doesn't go out here and win this fight, he's not going to be an option for any fight. And people can sleep on Rayo if they want to. Rayo is not going to be an easy fight for Cruz. It could be a good chance Cruz don't make it to that fight. And we'll be looking at some different options. We'll see what happened at 140. See, people think boxing is a game. We see what happened at 140. See, everybody was saying, oh, Devin Haney, 140. That weight class ain't all that. Now that Devin Haney done lost, got his loss taken off, and you got people switching belts at 140. Now fans are starting to realize, oh, 140 is not as deep as I thought it was without a couple of guys being in there. Yeah, it's not as deep as it was. And most of those guys was at 135. So I can see what's going on, but yeah, Pitbull and Shakur Stevenson, that still would be a good fight, man, to be honest with y'all. That's the guy I know that'll get in the ring and try to fight Shakur. So That would actually be a good fight. Somebody who cut the ring off against Tank. I think that's a very good fight, but I don't know if that's Shakur ever go to 140. But he said some good news though. He said he's not leaving 140 until he's 135 until he's undisputed. So that's gonna be something good, man. Shakur's not leaving 135 until he's undisputed, and when he gets to 140, hopefully he has guys like Pitbull still around. But I knew Pitbull could have made 135 recently, but after a while at 140, he's not gonna come back down. You know, it doesn't happen that way. Unless it's something dramatic that happens. But I don't think he's going back down to 135. Now, if he goes out there and loses, he'll go back down to 135. But I don't know. I don't see that happening right now. Things could change. But Shakur Stevenson putting all these guys on notice. 135, 140s. He letting it be known like, hey, I'm going to go out there and try to get the victory over everybody. I'm going to try to get in the ring with everybody. And I will try to fight everybody. So, a lot of people haven't said he's ducked anybody yet. The Frank Martin situation, they haven't said no ducking in that situation. And then with the Devin Haney situation, they were saying that the contract wasn't good enough from Devin Haney. So, they kind of agreed with Shakur on that one. So, yeah, as far as in the ring, they just say he's boring, but I don't hear any criticism about the boxing as far as the winning. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.